Welcome back to the channel. I got a special one for you here today. This is the Milwaukee metal cutting saw, and I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Let's put this thing to the test. Let's see what we can do with it. The first thing I'm going to do is, as you know, we're making panels for wrought iron, and we always use the 3/4 inch square tube. So all I do is I tie these wires, I tie them up, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to cut these with this instead of using either a chop saw or a bandsaw. Alright, beautiful. Now, I notice my battery power is running a little low. That's why I kind of bogged there, but it did a nice job. I think that's a lot faster and cleaner than a chop saw, even in the field or even at the shop here. I would rather do that than put them on the bandsaw. I think I'm going to get a lot more, be more productive with it. And we're going to also put this on the test. We got some bar grading to cut. We got some 2-inch square tube to cut, some 1.5 inch to cut. So let's see what it can do. We're also going to play around with some 45s on this thing and see how it works as well. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so we're going to be cutting with this metal saw. We're cutting 3/4 inch square tubes. I'm just going to show you something that I do to get them ready to cut. So kind of just line them up there, tap them. I got my tie wire wheel here. I like this better than tape, and the reason I used to use tape, electrical tape, tape them together. But the problem with electrical tape is after you have them all together, it's kind of a pain to take it off. So what makes this real nice is once I tie it, I can just nip it, and I can come back with the diagonal cutters and just snip it off whenever I need to. So that's what makes that nice. So then I tighten one, get my hammer, straighten them up pretty good, and then I'll just put some more in here. Some more down here. I'll go down it, and as I do it, it's going to tighten them all together. Just get these tight, just like a rod buster, and then snip it off, and then you just go down through there, put them about every 6 feet or so down it, and that's one way you can get your square tubes ready. Fresh battery in here. We're going to try this again, so I just wanted to make sure you could see it at full power. My battery was a little low, and some things I want to show you here. If you look down here, the only problem with this saw that I have with it is you can't see the blade like you can a regular circular saw. So what I use is this guide right here, and that guide's right on the money. So you just line it up right there. I use my square just like a carpenter would, and just use it as a straight edge. Pull the trigger. And it's that easy. And you'll notice I'm not wearing earplugs or anything. It wasn't real loud. I'm hearing more noise from the grinder that's way over there than I am off of this thing. So this is beautiful, guys. You saw how easy that cut. So let's go see about some other things that we can cut with it and see how it does. All right, guys. Now let's try some 1.5 inch square tube. Let's see how it does. Again, I just got it marked. I'm going by the got this marked at 12'6". right, there it is, guys. So you saw how fast that is. Now, I'll tell you, it's very accurate. I'm right on the marks with the cuts and everything. Also, just to let you know, it suggests making only this a 1/4 inch pass on that. And the other tip that I can give you is if you use the big square. And the reason for that is you can get your hand over here and be out of the way of the saw. So that helps a lot. Now let's try some 2-inch square tube, but this time we're going to cut a 45 on it. So let's give that a try. I couldn't find any 2-inch, so I'm just going to demonstrate an 1.5 inch. And so let's just say we're going to cut a 45 here. I'm going to mark it there. And then what I do is I'm going to hold this while I do it to keep the 45. Now, one of the other things about this saw is you can't tilt, and it's just a straight cut. But so you do have some limitations with the saw, but it really is nice, as you can tell. I'm just getting lined up. Look at that, guys. Perfect 45s in the field. You know, this really is a game changer, and I don't say that about too many tools unless I really believe in them. This tool, I really believe, will replace the chop saw in the field and speed up your efficiency immensely in the field, and I really believe that. You guys check it out. I mean, I think it's really worth the investment if you're doing a lot of steel work and doing a lot of wrought iron and so forth, and I think you'll like it. So again, guys, have a great day.